Before you take another sip of whatever is in your glass, you need to hear this.
Are you a prisoner in your own home, always planning your life around the next bathroom break? Do you wake up exhausted, night after night, standing over the toilet with nothing but a weak, frustrating stream? You're doing what you've been told. You're taking the pills, you're trying to eat right. So why is it getting worse? Here is the truth you likely haven't been told. The very liquid in your glass, something you might even think is healthy, could be the number one thing inflaming your prostate and ruining your life. As a men's health specialist, I see men over 60 making this exact mistake every single day. They are aggravating their BPH symptoms and they don't even know it. They are pouring gasoline on the fire. This video is an emergency briefing. No fluff, no filler. We are going straight to the facts. First, I will reveal the 5 absolute worst drinks that are a living nightmare for your prostate. You must know what these are. Then, I will give you the 5 best drinks that can soothe inflammation, protect your cells, and help you get your freedom back. Let's get started. We begin with the drinks you must eliminate or at least drastically reduce starting today. Number 5. Alcohol, especially beer. That relaxing evening beer. It feels like a reward, doesn't it? A moment of peace. But you need to know what it really is. It's a trap. The second it hits your system, alcohol screams at your kidneys to produce more urine, and fast. For a man with an enlarged prostate, this is like pouring fuel on a fire. It creates immediate, unbearable urgency. But here is the hidden dagger. Beer is especially poisonous for your prostate. It's not just the volume, it's the hops. Hops are loaded with phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that can interfere with your male hormones and aggravate prostate swelling. And it gets worse. Alcohol is a direct irritant. It physically inflames the sensitive lining of your bladder and urethra. It's like rubbing sandpaper on an open wound every time you drink. Now let's talk about timing, because this is the critical mistake. Drinking any alcohol within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime is not a risk of waking up. It is a guarantee. You are literally scheduling your own sleep disruption. If you must indulge, keep it far, far away from the evening. Number 4, caffeinated drinks, your morning coffee. But doctor, you say, I can't function without my coffee. Listen to what you just said. You can't function. You're exhausted. Why are you exhausted? Because you're waking up all night to urinate. So you drink coffee to feel human. But the caffeine in that coffee is the very thing ensuring you'll be up all night again. It is a vicious, self-destructive cycle. Here's the secret they don't tell you. Caffeine doesn't just wake you up. It sends your bladder into a state of panic. It's a powerful diuretic and a muscle stimulant. It forces your bladder to spasm and contract, giving you that gotta-go-now feeling, even when it's not full. But the real kicker? That alpha blocker pill your doctor gave you, the one designed to relax the muscle in your prostate, that cup of coffee you're drinking is telling that exact same muscle to tense right back up. You are fighting your own medication. You are canceling out your own treatment with every sip. The rule is simple. This is non-negotiable. No caffeine after 12 p.m. Period. This gives your body a fighting chance to get it out of your system before you try to sleep. Number 3, sugary sodas and sweetened juices. This is not a drink. This is a liquid inflammatory bomb. You already know it's bad for your waistline, but that's not the urgent problem. The problem is inflammation. BPH, prostatitis, these are diseases of fire. Chronic inflammation is the enemy. When you drink a soda, or even a healthy apple juice, you are flooding your body with sugar. This sugar spike feeds the fire. And where does that fire rage the hottest? In your prostate. With every sip, you are making that gland swell, squeezing the urethra like a vice, and making your stream weaker and weaker. And that fat you've been gaining around your belly, That's not just storage. That visceral fat is an active factory, pumping out its own inflammatory chemicals 24/7, all aimed directly at your prostate. You think you're just having a refreshing drink? You are actively worsening your condition. You are paying for a minute of sweetness with a night of misery. Number 2, energy drinks. If soda is a bomb, this is the nuclear option. This is, without question, a chemical assault on your urinary tract. This isn't a boost, it's a combination of the worst parts of the other drinks. First, the caffeine. We're not talking about 90 milligrams. We're talking 200, 300, or more. It's like hooking your bladder up to a car battery, guaranteeing constant, irritated spasms. Second, the sugar. Astronomical levels. It's pure, liquid inflammation, mainlined directly into your system. Third, the chemical blend. The taurine, the guarana, all of it acts as further irritants to a system that is already screaming for relief. There is zero health benefit. There is no justification. For a man over 60 with BPH, this is not a bad choice. It is poison. It's a guaranteed ticket to a day of misery, scouting for the next restroom like a desperate man. Number 1, whole milk and high-fat dairy. This is the one that shocks most men. This is the healthy habit that has been betraying you for decades. The link isn't immediate like coffee. It's slower. It's more sinister. Large-scale studies are clear. High consumption of whole milk is linked to a higher risk of aggressive prostate issues. The problem is twofold. First, the saturated fat, which fuels inflammation. But second, and far more terrifying, are the hormones. Milk is designed to do one thing: make a baby calf grow into a 1,000-pound bull as fast as possible. It is packed with growth factors like IGF-1. Now ask yourself, as a man over 60, with a prostate that is already growing out of control, do you really want to be drinking a powerful growth hormone every single day? You are telling your prostate to grow, grow, grow. The good news? The link is strongest with high-fat milk. Fermented dairy, like we'll see in a moment, is a different story. But that daily glass of whole milk, it's a risk you cannot afford to take. Okay, stop. We've been through the fire. You're feeling the pain. You've recognized yourself in these descriptions. You might even be angry. Good. But anger without action is useless. You are at the halfway point. Most people will click away now. They've heard the bad, and they think they know the good. They'll go grab a glass of water and think they're cured. They are wrong. The next 5 drinks are not just better options. They are weapons. They are the antidote. If you leave now, you've only learned how to be miserable. Stay, and I will teach you how to fight back. Let's get to the good stuff. The solutions. The healing. Number 5, pure water. It sounds too simple. It sounds boring. But it is the most powerful tool you have, if you use it correctly. And 99% of men with BPH use it wrong. Here's the problem. You get dehydrated. Your urine becomes dark, concentrated, and acidic. That concentrated urine is like acid washing your already inflamed prostate. It burns, it irritates, it screams. The solution is dilution. You want your urine to be pale yellow, mild, and calm. But you can't just chug it. Chugging water, especially at night, is a disaster. You're just drowning your bladder. This is your new rule. The prostate-friendly hydration plan. You sip water all day long. Keep it with you. Small sips, constantly. And here's the life-changing part. The hydration curfew. You must stop drinking all liquids 2 to 3 hours before your head hits the pillow. This gives your body time to process the fluid and empty your bladder before you try to sleep. This one free trick might give you your first full night of sleep in a decade. Number 4, green tea. Wait, you're shouting. You just spent 5 minutes destroying tea. No, I destroyed caffeinated black tea. Green tea is a different animal. This is medicine. Yes, it has a little caffeine, but it is loaded with something infinitely more powerful: antioxidants called catechins, specifically EGCG. Think of EGCG as a team of microscopic firefighters. It hunts down inflammation in your prostate and puts out the fire. By switching your morning coffee for a cup of green tea, you're doing two things. You're removing the high caffeine irritant, and you're replacing it with a powerful, healing anti-inflammatory. You're removing the problem and adding the solution in one simple swap. The timing: 1 or 2 cups, in the morning only. Number 3, tomato juice. This is one of the few times in nutrition where processed is better than raw. The weapon here is lycopene. It's the antioxidant that makes tomatoes red. It's a shield for your prostate. It physically accumulates in the prostate tissue and protects your cells from damage. But here's the catch. In a raw tomato, that lycopene is locked away. The magic happens when you cook and process it. Cooking breaks down the cell walls and unleashes the lycopene. So, tomato juice, paste, or sauce is more potent than a raw tomato. Now, here's how you make it work. Lycopene is fat soluble. You must have it with a healthy fat. Drink it with your breakfast that has avocado. Have it with a handful of nuts. That fat is the key that unlocks the door, allowing the lycopene to get into your body. One warning: get the low sodium version. You are not trading a prostate problem for a blood pressure problem. Number 2, pomegranate juice. If tomato juice is your shield, pomegranate juice is your sword. This is not just a healthy fruit. This is a serious therapeutic drink. The research here is shocking. It's loaded with unique antioxidants that have been shown in clinical studies to slow down the rate of PSA rise. Let me say that again. It has been shown to slow down a key marker of prostate inflammation and activity. It works by dramatically reducing oxidative stress and calming the inflammatory storm inside your prostate. The timing: this is a morning or early afternoon drink. It does contain natural sugars, so you want to drink it when you are active, not right before bed. The warning: get 100% juice, not the juice cocktail garbage that's just sugar water. This is a weapon. Treat it as such. Number 1, kefir and probiotic drinks. Now you're really confused. Milk is the number 1 worst, and this is the number 1 best? How? Listen closely. This is the one thing 99% of men will never connect. It's called the Gut-Prostate Axis. Whole milk is the problem. Fermented milk is the cure. The fermentation process eats the bad sugars, and it creates billions of good bacteria, probiotics. Here is the truth. Your gut is on fire. An unhealthy gut, full of bad bacteria, radiates inflammation throughout your entire body, and it settles right in your prostate. Kefir is an army. It's an army of good bacteria that you drink. It marches into your gut, kills the bad guys, repairs the gut lining, and calms the fire at its source. You are not just healing your digestion. You are healing your prostate from 30 feet away. It is the single most powerful long-term strategy for prostate health. The timing: drink it in the morning on a relatively empty stomach. Send the army in before the day's battle begins. You've made it to the end, and now you know the truth. The choice is no longer hidden. It's right in front of you. In your left hand is a glass of beer, soda, or coffee. That glass is a night of misery. It's urgency, it's frustration, it's a weak stream, it's inflammation. In your right hand is a glass of green tea, tomato juice, or kefir. That glass is control. It's a full night of sleep. It's a strong stream. It's healing. This is not just information. This is your plan. Your new life starts tomorrow morning. Share this video. You know another man who is suffering in silence, too proud to talk about it. Sending him this video is not just a nice gesture. It might be the thing that saves him. Subscribe, because the truth is out there, and I am going to bring it to you. Now go. Your new life is waiting.